Hello and welcome back to Replay Revelation. Here I want to show you some hidden treasures that came up while I played off screen. Alrighty, replay number 1 of the day against Matasa the Relentless. Well, let's see. We start. We have Graceful. Pretty nice. This Kaiba artwork looks so cool and like old school because it looks like a filter on it. Very nice. This is a tough spot because we kind of have nothing and everything, and I think this is a pro set heavy storm situation. Or MST. That's fine. It's chainable. They have Duel. Hit the Raigeki break, and I think like BLS could be live after the Graceful, so we get rid of the Storm. We have MST and Breaker for like back row removal. Here we go, Matasa. Topic of the name. It's a clean 2600. One set back row, second back row. We will chain MST against the first one. I mostly use it against the first one. So this looks like a kind of a stall Matasa deck. Very nice. Let's see. So we use Breaker again against the back row, definitely. Let's see what it is. Okay, Widespread Ruin. Now we use the Charity. Even the Night Assailant is dead, unfortunately, but we can make Sorcerer alive, at least. We want that here. I think we can definitely get rid of the Knock. And BLS, and maybe have a use of Raigeki break later. That's a tough spot. That's a very tough spot. Definitely the Knock, and I think discarding the BLS now is too early. I think it's too early. Yeah, we get rid of the Sorg. We can attack over the Matasa anyways. Set the Raigeki break and pass. Duo is gone. Okay, we decided to set the Night Assailant. I think that's a better use here. Did we summon Breaker this turn? Oh, that was an illegal set. I hope they see it. Oh yeah. Glad I saw it now by myself. Exiled Force against the Breaker. Okay. I think I would have kept it, to be honest. Here we can set Ring, and I think we pass, yeah. So they have a set monster of their own. Hopefully we draw into anything, like any flip monster. Or a TD. TD would be awesome. Snatch. Doesn't do so much here. Pretty weird hands. We would have set the Night Assailant, of course. We could clear the set monster now, but what should we do? What should we do? This is a Moth, so this is like worst case. Because they get back the duo. Let's see what they hit. It's the BLS. Alrighty. So I think, yeah, we get rid of the Night Assailant. Unfortunately, we cannot have a use of it. Here comes Matasa, which we cannot snatch. Equipped with Mage Power. And I think we use Ring here, definitely, against the Matasa. They have a Solemn. I think we even use the Raigeki break here. We have to. Yeah. Alrighty. Snatch would have been useless anyways. Here comes the Night Assailant. I think we keep it in hand. Well, 2 Raigeki breaks are gone, and the Charity, so it is kind of useless in hand. I think it's better to set it. Let's see what we draw. Thunder Dragon. That's not the worst, because we can use Night Assailant against the set monster, then discard Thunder Dragon and tribute the Night Assailant for the TD, and have a little field presence. Not the worst. Not a set monster, so this is Stally and aggressive at the same time, kind of. Interesting. So we attack definitely. It is a Knight Assailant, so this looks like... Where does this Ruler Barrel come from? Crazy. Awesome. So this is Chaos, Matasa, Stall. I don't know. Very cool. Very cool, definitely. So they have a graceful, discard, knock, and an Alap. Mirage, Dragon. Well, this Mirror Force is super dead against this one. Hopefully we draw something good. Spy is just perfect. It's just perfect. They got rid of one knock. Would be very, very unfortunate if they draw another one. Well, they have another dragon for sure. I don't see the combo so much with like the floodgates and such, but we're fine. We definitely have some good targets here. With the Moth, they are at 2950, we are at 3500. We definitely set them off. I think this could turn to our favor now. Maybe they have Chaos, they're really looking into the grave. Okay, they have a Premature Burial. They get back Exiled Force to get rid of our Moth, unfortunately. We draw into Upstart. Deco. Nice. 17 cards left in deck. We have just one Chaos monster left. We have to keep this in mind. Not many, like, threats left. Do we have a Moth left? Yes. One Moth is left in deck, so we could have a use of the Snatch. Maybe do some pressure then. Art Destruction is actually fine. It's not the best use right now because of our Thunder Dragon. Oh, this was one of the Premature Burial versions. Like before I tested like Call, I didn't like it so much. It came up mostly dead or like with worse, like with very bad targets. And I have to say, same with Prem. It's nice. So like we can get back to Sorg now. That's just awesome. But usually you draw it like kind of dead too often. Maybe I will try it again, but I decided I put it out now because the reasons I told you. And by the way, Sorg is dead. It was last game, I think. So they have a pretty big dragon now. We could have yeah, we can use book now. Huh. So we jar definitely first. Duo is pretty dead. Do we have anything that we could bring back with Prem? We could bring back Moth, use book. Get back Snatch. This could be a play. We could go pretty minus for that. We could also use book against the attack of the Mirage Dragon and stall a little bit more. And wait for Tsukuyomi maybe. I think that would be the better play. Like the safer play, kind of. We decided to use Prem now. Bring back Breaker. Okay. Well, that takes care of both dragons. That's also a way you can do it. That's the boring way, I think. But we got the Mirror Force. They have L-Lab, unfortunately. Let's see if we can manage to get out of the situation here. Do we have any outs left? We have one Raigeki... No, Raigeki Break is gone. MST is gone, Storm is gone, and Breaker is gone. I don't have an out, I think. Well, we set the Tsukuyomi. Another Spy. Bribe, won't do anything here. We used the Duo. What? Where's that coming from? Okay. So this is a weird Horus, Matasa, whatever deck. Nice. Do we have anything against the LAP? I don't think so. I think we just deck out here. Well, we used the knock against the Kaiku. At least something. Summon Sork. Maybe in case they have another Kaiku. Why not? Not a set monster. Jar. Yeah, here I was like, dude, I have no out. Everything is gone. You got this. You got this. Alright, game 1 to Matasa the Relentless. This was a good example of a pretty bad or weird hand in a turbo deck. So it can be hard sometimes to make decisions like discarding PLS or not. Here, decision is definitely setting the Koichi. And we decided to set the Mirror Force because of like Matasa. And I think I would use it against the Matasa because if they have another Mirage Dragon, for example, I want to have a use of the Mirror Force now instead of later. We can have maybe some damage with the Dekoichi. First we get a plus. Nice. Use pot. No, we decided to attack first. They have a widespread ruin. We set the spy and I decided to hold the pot. First set spy. Have a use of it. I don't want to draw into it, I think. You can really argue here because we didn't draw Thunder Dragon yet, so it can be difficult. But I decided to keep it. We cannot snatch the Matasa. We definitely pot here. We have a breaker. Very, very nice. We even have a flip monster in grave, so I think we use breaker against the LAP. Use Raigeki break. Could use Raigeki break against the Matasa, get back the Koichi and get in for 2400. But that's a waste, a pretty waste of resources. I think we could also set a Night Assailant and wait, and you make the play later without using Raigeki break on a Matasa. Or you just use Tribe. That's fine too. Get back to Deco. Oh, that is way better. So we don't waste so many resources here. We can attack with the spies. Of course, one Matasa can clear both, but they're at 4900. I think it's fine. We still have to snatch for any monster that is not Matasa. So I think it's fine. So another set monster. We could not attack, use Raigeki break against the set monster. We decided to attack, keep the pressure. Them off. Yeah, we could also use just the Raigeki break against the LAP, so I think it's fine. We are pretty ahead here, and depending on what they play now, Heavy Storm, that's unfortunate of course, but we still got the breaker against the LAP, and I think they have Chaos, so it's a Chaos Horus Matasa deck. Nice. Here comes BLS. We don't care so much because we have like Snatch. Take a lot of damage, of course, but that should be fine. They have a set back row and a set monster, so we even drew into Sork. It's not live, unfortunately. I think we snatch first. Okay, we use Deco first. Immature Burial. Okay. So I think we breaker first, then snatch the BLS. Yep. Snatch. Banish and win. I think we even had more damage against the Kuribo. So game 3 against Matasa the Relentless. Alright, now we got a good hand with the Thunder Dragon. We didn't see a Thunder Dragon all match, right? Not sure. Definitely not in game 2. No monster. I think this is an easy breaker. Trying to get a plus play. First one, it's a gravity bind, perfect target, getting in. Connects, very nice. I think that's all. I wouldn't set any of these. Discarding Thunder Dragon in main 2 and pass the turn. So we already have a light. We will have a dark if breaker gets destroyed. They set a monster and have an L-Lab, unfortunately. We have a Raigeki break, very nice. You could think about like setting Kaiku. We got the premature burial anyways, if it gets destroyed. Yep, we could bait like a mind control or a knock would be fine too. They don't really have something in grave. And we don't waste a normal summon. I like that play. Tribe. I think they use their resources pretty weird, part-wise. Okay. Well, we will use Raigeki Break in standby against the L-Lab. Get back the Serpent in standby. And flip up Kaiku. Take over the tribe, or try at least. Yep. I definitely don't see that tribe play last turn. But definitely set the Serpent because of we have a defense and we can tribute it for Thunder Dragon and for like Lightning Vortex. We would have had the TDs in hand, so I think it's fine. I think they get back the tribe. It's another minus. Fine. We got the premature burial anyways, and now they have a Kaiku of their own, which is very bad here. Okay. You should definitely always attack with like tribe first to maybe banish the Serpent with the Kaiku. So they hit the Thunder Dragon, very nice. Of course they do. You always do. Okay, Serpent back to hand. We could use MST against the premature, but I don't think it's necessary. We just snatch the Kaiku, or we just use Lightning Vortex. Why not? We can get back our own Kaiku, banish their light, and I think tribe, or like the dark. Not sure right now, but this looks pretty good. Yeah, tribe. Well, premature is gone, but better be safe than sorry. We set the MST. They have a storm, unfortunately, the perfect answer to everything we have. Mataza. We are sitting here again with a snatch. And a Thunder Dragon, and unfortunately, Serpent is not a good defense against Mataza. Better than nothing, but luckily for us, we drew into Scapegoats, which defend ourselves pretty good. Buy us some time. They have a level 2, we don't care. Attack, we don't care so much, but we really have to draw something here. At least we could snatch the level 2 to tribute it off again, for our Thunder Dragon, but here comes the Zork. So we will summon Zork. They don't have Chaos Life. Summon Zork, banish the Mataza, or even attack over it. I don't. Could also do the snatch play, but I think first always use your Chaos Monster. Yep, banish the Mataza, set the Serpent. I decided even to set Snatch since Duo is still in the game and Storm is gone. I think that's the right decision. Of course, they could have like an MST or Breaker, but it'll be fine. This is Serpent anyways, we don't care. Have a set monster, this knock just comes perfectly. So we use knock. It's a Cypher Soldier, pretty cool. We attack over level 2 to get some damage in. I think we set the Serpent again. Okay, we decided not to. Not really the need here. We have a back row, we have Storm, and this should be a win. Okay. Why didn't we storm here? Well, you can also do it like that. They have a knock. Not a set. Now we storm and just win. Yep. Well, GG, Mr. Matasa the Relentless. Pretty cool deck. I don't see the tech so much right now, but who am I to judge? This was match number 1. Let's hop right into match number 2. Right, match 2 against Kenshin 12. Never read the manga. If you read it and you like it, comment please. Pretty old manga, I think. Oh, we have a fan of the channel. Cool. Welcome to the video. I have to say that happens more and more, that people recognize us, especially when we play with the Construct account. And by the way, when I record this, today is December the 31st, like New Year Eve, and we reached the 1,000 subscribers. It's so crazy. I know this will come in like February or so, but I wanted to say just thank you, a little thank you here. I will have done something like a special stream or so, but amazing, it's crazy. But we are here to watch some replays. We discard Thunder Dragon, they T-set. And thanks to Kenshin for the nice words, of course. We set the spy. Unfortunately, we have 2. I think nothing more. If they knock, it's fine. We have another one. Let's see. Exiled Force. This is excellent. Excellent. Milus Radiant. So this is Cat OTK as it seems. But this could be a quicker one. Let's see. Glad we have the second spy. And if they used Exiled Force, this mostly means they don't have a knock. So I think we can comfortably set the spy here. We don't have a target for a Moth, so this wouldn't really make sense. So yeah, definitely setting spy here. They have a premature burial as it seems, so second spy is gone too. But they don't seem to have so much pressure right now. Okay, they have a cat. But I don't think this is over here. I think they get a wombat and maybe a panda or so. 2 wombats, yeah, I think that makes sense. So they get in for like around 5,000. Yeah, exactly 5,000. The wombats go to grave. So the steam could be out a little bit from the opponent. We have a storm, very good here. We have light dark. Okay, so this is cat burn. This is already game. Oh, okay. GG. GG game 1. So this is cat burn. I think we never, like me personally, I never played against cat burn before. Just maybe cat OTK. Never cat burn. So very curious. What we will see here, we definitely sided into like Metamorphosis and Walk. I don't think in Scapegoats because they surely play Panda and this would be pretty bad. But I think against Cat OTK, maybe this would help, but I'm not sure. We definitely set the Torrential and I think nothing more. This is risky with the Trunade or so, but I didn't want to waste the Moth, especially since it's a level 1 for the meta. So I think it would be too early to like risk something like Metamorphosis set would maybe get destroyed. We could bring it back with the Moth. We have the Torrential, we could rely on it, I think. So there's the Trunade. So the Moth would be wasted. And I think they won't OTK us. Turn 1. They have a Cyberstein, so this could possibly happen. But I think they just get the big boy and nothing more. Maybe Reaper on a Nightmare, but I think, yeah. Chunky guy hitting the field. I would love some like lore about some cards, so like why they chose the artwork for this or for that. That would be pretty cool, I think. We drew into Raigeki Break. Yeah, we have to set them off. We go into Tear, definitely. Yep. This will be the biggest tear you can see on field. Hopefully it connects. Let's see. This is already game. Oh yeah, well, that was a short one again. So, game number 3. We have an okayish hand. Unfortunately, no defense right now, like a trap, Regeki break, or whatever. Storm. You could think about storming here, but we wouldn't apply pressure or so. I think I would like set Sangan or the Koichi and pro set heavy. I think that's the best we can do. You could think about like going into tear right now, but I don't see it. We want to have light dark soon in the graveyard, so if Sangan gets knocked, it's fine. Swords, okay. Okay, so the storm is super juicy. Roasted heavy storm action going off. They chain desserts and secret barrel. Not the worst here. It's fine. It was pretty clear that they have some chainables. But we got rid of the swords. We could even think about crashing Sangan so we get it to grave. But I think we just set the Moth even. They don't seem to have knock. So maybe we have a light on on field that gets to grave soon, but I think the Koichi is the better choice here. Setting Book of Moon, always good to have. Especially in a OTK-ish deck. I know it's Cat Burn, not Cat OTK, but can go fast in both ways. So they attack onto the Koichi, which is pretty good for us. If we get the plus, it will stay on field. Kuriboh can be very important later. I'm a super big fan of Kuriboh in any turbo side deck. Jinso is interesting. I love my Jinso with, I think, 1 decree in the side. I don't know when I changed this. I don't know if you even told you this here, but we got 1 Jinso, 1 decree in the side. If we decided to control, I'm experimenting with this right now, and I think it's pretty cool just to have, like, you always want to have like a tribute monster. Did we forget to search? Well, you want to have a tribute monster, and I really like Jinso. It's kind of a surprise, and you know what I mean. We forgot to search with Sangan. What the hell? Alright. Am I stupid right now? Would that be a game loss in a tournament if we now realize? No, I don't think so. Let me know in the comments. So they have a graceful discarding Last Will and Death Wombat. Level limit area B, so our guys go to defense. Panda. Glad we have the book. Yeah, I think we book it here. Upstart Goblin. They're still full life. Tribe. Yeah, we go into tear. I think it's the best we can do here. They can't use traps, which is pretty good against burn, obviously. Okay, and we end the turn. So this looks like we chill for a little time. Maybe we can have a push later with like tribe, destroying our own tear, going in. But I think it's not. We are not there yet. Snatch. That'd be enough. Like discarding Moth with tribe. Getting out Sork, snatch the Sangan. Okay, we decided to go that route. Would have been game 24, 28, 38, 58, 61, 71. No, wouldn't be enough. Okay. Heal S, okay, that changes some stuff. That's one of those weird spots with the control deck. Was thinking pretty long here. We really want to have the BLS on field. So we decided to pop the tear. Get back Storm, I guess. Pop the Moth? No, that would be too much, I think. But we want to get the Light Engrave. So this is 3, 54. We get, okay, we get Sorg. Well, they won't get a Surge from Sangan. I'm sure we could have done this better here. I'm super sure. It would have been better to play BLS first, I think. I know if they have a Snatch, this would be like, the rebounds would be bigger, but if it gets destroyed, we would have a Light Engrave, which we don't have now. Now let's see. Uh-oh, this looks like a Cyber Jar. It is a Cyber Jar. Okay, reset button. Why not? Okay, we get a Spy, a Moth, a Breaker, Ring, Regeki Break. They get a Sangan, Morphing Jar, True Nade, Enemy Controller, Secret Barrel, and Ring of Destruction with the wrong artwork. So now we have to decide what we do with the Morphing Jar. Oh, I think I remember they summoned it in an attack position. That's crazy. Maybe they didn't want to lose their hand. I think you always want to have it resolved, right? I'm not sure right now. But we got the ring. Okay, we set them all. That's the turn. Really wonder why he summoned it in the attack position. The hand wasn't so good. Okay, True Nade. As expected. Okay, we chain the walk to the Spy to have a use of it. Makes sense to me. Gain a 2000. Really wonder what they want to do here. Summoning Panda. Okay. We didn't know about that one, I think. So this one's at 2600. Okay, I want to attack him to the Moth. We get a Light Engrave, which is very good here. So I think we just grab Storm and win. Yeah, easy. This is... Oh yeah. Do they have Solemn? Oh, I don't think so. Okay. Secret Barrel or Drama Trio. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1800. Okay. We don't care. We do not care. Enemy controller? Okay. Well. GG. That's it. Yeah. There was no way out, I think. Another trio. Lily. No, not really. Not really. Well, we won against Kenshin 12. So this is it for today's episode of Replay Revelation Chaos Turbo. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs up. Cornstruct is signing out. I wish you all a great week. See you next episode.